Welcome everybody, powering up the garage. I'll be ready soon. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so what we're doing today is we're making a ring. We're going to be using some Bethlehem olive wood. And right now I am getting the blank ready and putting some double-sided tape on the lathe. I'm going to be getting the right size Forstner bit for the ring insert. Getting it double-sided, talking with my buddy Will. This is his shop. And right now I'm setting up the camera so you can see, and what we're going to do is take out a lot of the material for the major ring insert. Now this is going to have to go back and forth with having to size the ring. You'll notice that I'll go back and forth with a roughing tool and just check, verify and check, verify and check to see and get the tightest fit for the ring itself. I did make one mistake during this process. I tried sanding it, and hand sanding the top gave me a little bit of gap, so I went through and trued up the surface of the blank there. That's what we're talking about here. Notice it was round, so I'll go ahead and true it up and make sure it'd be flat and flush. Then again, just test fitting, making sure. It's kind of a tedious process to get it right, but I think at this point we'll be getting, yeah, that's right. I go ahead and glue the blank in, tap it in with a piece of wood so I don't damage the stainless steel. And now went ahead and trimming off the excess, and I'll put it back on the block. I wish I would have found the center point, but I did not. You can see it's a little off-centered, but in the end it didn't really matter. Just kind of truing it down. It's a very thin ring. Trying to get it as thin as possible. And again, so here's the part. I had a ring chuck, but this ring size was too big, so I had to go ahead and make my own, I guess, jam chuck or whatever you want to call it, and be able to push it on there, just a friction fit. And now I'm going to start turning down the ring to get it down to size and forming it. This process went pretty quick, followed by a little bit of sanding once I got my desired thickness and width, with a little bevel on the side, whatever was comfortable. And that was what it looked like when I was done. So now I was ready to start sanding. Making sure I got all the sides. And now I'll start applying a CA finish. And then hit it with activator. And I think I did about 5 coats of CA thin over it. And again, this process goes by pretty quick. And after that's all done, then it's time to start wet sanding. using micro mesh, getting it all nice and shiny, going through all the grits. And it's just about done. That's a picture of the finished one. I did one for my wife as well. And that is the process of how I make the rings. Now there's many ways to do it, but that's the one that I did, and every time I do it I find a better way. So I appreciate your time and watching, and we'll catch you later.